My name's Ted Wilkes. It's actually Edward Thomas Wilkes. And I'm a Noongar man, I'm a Wachak Noongar man. And I'm from many different parts of the continent. In fact, I have ancestral pathways that take me back to London through the Wilkes name, which is English. And I have a great-grandfather who comes from Punjab, which is in India or somewhere on the subcontinent. So, but the rest of me is Aboriginal, First Nations man. And here I am standing here on the side of the Derwent Riverway in Perth, Western Australia. This is my homeland. This is my dad's land, my dad's country. I know all this river. I've fished it, I've swam it, I've lived and loved on it, and will return here in years to come whenever I decide to move on, but this is my land. This is my place. We know that it's bad for us, the grog, right? The stuff that we smoke, the other drugs that we might inject into us, and the anger that we feel because we've had our place taken from us. I know those things are all there, and we use those drugs and alcohol to medicate. And I know we're allowed to get angry. Of course we're allowed to get angry. The racism in this country, wow. You know, if others could see what happens to us as Aboriginal men, and when we're growing up as young children, I've had it. I've had the racism and the isolation of being an Aboriginal man. I can tell you lots of stories about being kicked out of public spaces because of my Aboriginality and because of my nose and whatever it may be that they see. But I've had enough of that. And I know that us men, us Aboriginal First Nations men in this country, we want a better life for us. We want a better life for our children and our women. But we need to stand together, us men. We need to start standing together and say, yes, I'm wounded. I've done some bad things in my life. But hey, Teddy Wilkes, if you want me to come and stand with you and fix it all up, just say you're ready and I'll do it. We'll do it together. None of us are perfect, blokes, right? We've all got little things in our hearts that we could have done better, right? And some of us have got other things in our hearts that certainly we should have done better. But we've got to come back together and fix it up. We've got to be able to shame the devil. We are crucial in the ongoing generations that survive, and we are crucial to that young child that we just bore with that woman. We are crucial to that woman and that human being, that little baby that's mine, ours. We are absolutely important in making sure that that little baby and that woman are able to enjoy the next 5 to 6 years at the very least without any stresses at all. And to have a most perfect way of supplying food, nurturing and love to that baby with your wife or with the mother of your baby, and to make sure that that little baby turns out to be a Muditch young Aboriginal First Nations person. Muditch in my language is a beautiful, good person when they turn into a young man or adult. And that's what I'd say to every man. You've made these babies, they're yours. Make sure you look after them and give them a good chance in life. And we'll fight together for the rest of it. But just that fatherly love that goes to those two people, that's not going to cost much. That's not going to cost anything. That'll just cost the heart. But we, who are the wise men and the wise women, we'll fight with you, brother, to get a house and to get a car and to get the school books when that kid's ready for school and to get a good education program and a good school where you live. We'll do that fighting together. But you fight for your self-respect and you get the ability to look after that baby and that woman. And for now, that'll do me.